Aquarius, thanks for stopping by Intuitive Tarot Therapy for your May 2022 reading. I'm Lady J, and I'm very happy to be here reading with you today. Shout out to all my subs. Hello, subs. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, everyone, for your views and your beautiful energy. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements and watch those videos for a full view of what's going on with you at this time. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe and comment. It really does help our channel to continue to grow and bring you this visceral content, and helps us reach other beautiful souls who could use some love as well. I love it when you interact. It creates synergy, man, and that's key in helping these readings geared toward you and your energies. So let's connect, Click the notification bell so you know the next time your reading is uploaded. So I love vibing with you. Bop on over to Instagram for fun inspired posts and videos. I leave little golden nuggets in there for you, along with YouTube reading announcements. So that's another way to be alerted of when your reading is up on YouTube. And I pop in every once in a while, do live free readings with you at intuitive_tarot_therapy. So come on by and join in on the fun, inspiration, and high vibes, baby. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's in the cards for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Loved ones on the other side. Thank you for connecting with us today and providing us with this direction for Aquarius. All right. Well, let's just take one by one. Vision. Aquarius, pay attention. There are signs, symbols, and messages divinely placed in your path to guide you in the right direction. Dance. Dance, dance, dance. Just dance. So this one says, when we ask for guidance, take action and put our faith in an outcome we can't yet see. We've begun to dance with grace. Ask, believe, receive. Thoughts become things. So, as soon as you think of a thought of something that you want and want to do, the universe just goes into action. And depending on how often you deviate from that particular thought and it grows tentacles, and before it's delivered to you, sometimes it just takes a little longer because we keep changing our order. So grace happens when we just know it's going to happen. We thought about it and we really want it, and we start to, take the steps toward it and just have unwavering faith. Unwavering faith. I don't know what an unwavering is, but unwavering faith that it will take place as it should, when it should. Exactly as it should. With all the details. We don't really have to worry about those details because we've already wrote those down or thought about those things in order to create the thing that we want to manifest in our minds and in our hearts and spirits, right? All the other details, allow the universe and all of its moving parts and pieces to do their job. Because as long as you show up and do your job, everything else will fall into place as it should, for your highest good and for everyone else's highest good, for that matter. I feel like perhaps you may be focusing in a direction that is separate from what it is you truly want, who you truly are, and more toward the things you want to stay away from. So just realign every once in a while, recalibrate. Recalibration should be part of your daily practice because it's natural. It's okay to have to recalibrate. It's just part of life, You ever hear that saying, we plan and God laughs? Because we do plan, and it's like, just wait. Because we think it's supposed to go a certain way, and really, it's on Creator's time, you know? So there's a lot of growth happening here. You have the growth card, and it asks you to accept the lesson. When things don't go our way, something more important to the growth of our soul is in the works. Yeah. All right, Aquarius, you have invoke. So you're being called to ask for your blessing. You know, there's an endless supply of divine support, just awaiting your request. So if you haven't asked, then ask. If you have asked, well, let's just be patient and watch as things develop, and watch as, you know, it's actually quite fascinating when we move our focus more on just understanding that magic is everywhere in life, and the timing, person, place, and things, and, you know, let's get into that mode rather than trying to force a direction or force something to come to fruition. We can't force a seed to grow. We can try, but it isn't natural. It isn't authentic, right? Okay, Aquarius, we have partnership. God speaks to us through people. So that's one of the ways that you can pay attention. You know, look for the signs and symbols. Sometimes it could just be you hearing somebody's conversation, or just a connection that someone gives you. So we are ambassadors of grace for one another. And also, you know, let's look at how we view ourselves. Look at how perhaps you could be living through your past energies and experiences. Pay attention to how you receive love, compliments, affection even. And what allowances or grace you would like for yourself. Maybe you might be put in a position to give someone the benefit of the doubt, or just simply understand, you know, where they are in their walk of life, and then allow them the gift of grace. Sometimes we just need some grace from each other. More times than not, you know, if you really look at it. So you have valor. This card is asking you to be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go. So if there's is there something that you want to do? I feel like there's something that you want to do, and you need that extra push from Spirit that you can do it, and we got your back. Go ahead. Now's the time. So what do you have in the works, Aquarius? Okay. Silence. It says be still. That a daily practice of silence bears gifts, such as a heightened sensitivity to beauty, deep inner peace, and profound feeling of connectedness to all things. And if you're doing that, keep doing it. Just let that be your habit. Don't change that. Just breathe it in. Drink that in. Oh, it's so beautiful. Ooh, Aquarius. That's so wonderful. Can we hang? Just such beautiful energy. I love being around that energy. Okay. Well, to top it all off, we have watch. Watch for a miracle. Coincidences are not coincidences. They are divinely inspired moments. And they're designed to remind you that a higher power is guiding our lives. So our co-creators, you know, as you become more spiritually aligned, and you become more in tune, and you do that daily practice of breath work and meditation and connecting with your higher power and your other co-creators and all of your, your co-creators. They just get so excited because now they know that they're doing their job and that we get to work. Isn't it always fun to work together? Right? Teamwork makes the dream work. Isn't it always fun? It's just so much fun to work with each other. And so that's how spirit feels. They just get giddy and like, you can imagine little fae, little fairies just giggling and just, yeah. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The whole pack. We have the High Priestess in the bottom. Make sure you're paying attention to your intuition. Look for those signs and symbols and perhaps get a little bit more educated. If there's an area in spirituality that you want to develop, then just research it and start practicing those things. But trust your intuition. And you can also, there are little exercises you can do to enhance that energy. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We have the Knight of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. In this deck, it's called the Knave. So they're a little bit older. Is this a knight? This is a knight. How come it's not on the, no, this is a page. So these cards are a little more mature. So this young male depicted here on this card is, got a beard. So this is a little bit more mature energy, but it's really just measuring your growth. And you are wanting to discover some new energy around some passions that you have. Okay. That was weird. That was so confusing. So it's almost like spring, like a breath of fresh air. It's new. You're familiar with it, but maybe it hasn't been around for a while. Okay. Seven of Wands. So a lot of fire energy here. Okay. So, Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is you defending yourself about something. Okay, and we have the World. Spirit's asking me why I've done it backwards, so let's just take a look. Aquarius! Yay! Okay. Let me listen for a minute. Okay. I gotcha. Okay, so we have the World. This is Gemini energy. Okay, so the beginning and the end, a new cycle, liberation, victory. It's beautiful. Okay, we have the Moon. Moon is Pisces energy here. Some water energy. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wasser. Queen of Cups. And we have the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Fool. There's that Aquarius energy, the Fool. And the Empress. Okay, this is Taurus energy, Libran energy, Gemini energy as well. Air energy, fire energy. Okay, I feel like begin again, begin again. You know, Spirit's wanting you to look at the way that you look at commerce and where you are exuding control in your life, and does it match where you feel out of control in your life? Because sometimes, like deferred pain within the body, like this part of your body could be uncomfortable, but it's coming from somewhere else. So sometimes when we don't feel in control of areas in our life, we'll find something that is easily controllable and just control the heck out of that. So look at perhaps where that imbalance is. You're on your way to a victory. I want to show you here. We'll get into it. But here, as we move forward through our tarot reading, as we go this way, we're talking about where we are, what we can develop, perhaps what is causing issue and a lack of ease, presenting a problem, learning from a lesson, you know, is here. And then we move forward to what we can expect, okay? And so, listen, Spirit's asking you to be footloose and fancy-free, as we have here depicted in the Fool. I think as you begin again, whatever, you know, project or work, invention, art, whatever you're beginning, this inspired action, this desire that you have, it could be obstructed by some fears that you have. Maybe you don't feel ready or good enough. You have the Fool and the Sagittarius energy here. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Pisces and Sagittarius energy here. And the King of Wands is an entrepreneur energy, a leader, seeing the bigger picture. Okay, so Spirit wants you to pay attention to your intuition and your dreams and little messages that are being sent your direction. And remember your why. Remember the bigger picture as you develop, excuse me, this new idea, this new desire, interest. Okay? And so with the Seven of Wands, we are defending ourselves, and rightly so. Maybe you're having an issue or some obscure way of communicating your excuse me, your defense about money, about love, about control over it all. And so that's why I get the feeling that you need to look at how you accept love. You know, let's look at how you have taken old beliefs and brought them into operating your life and being in your life now. Where can you lighten up? And maybe not be so defensive and about what you've created, your world, here with the Four of Pentacles. And perhaps it is causing you, whatever this dis-ease is that may be there. It could be small, but so far you've got 3 major arcana in this reading here. 4, I'm sorry. So this is, this is great momentum. This is spirit communicating to you in order to shift something. In order for something to shift, you have to make way. And I feel like you need to declutter. I feel like you need to clean out your cabinets and your closets and really look at what you could donate, throw away, recycle. Maybe not move from the bathroom to the living room, but like, I used something that I had, like a basket. I used it as a potter for a plant. Instead of putting a bunch of junk in it, I was like, this would be a nice decorative planter. You could recycle it that way, where it's not taking up more space. It's actually, being really useful. So look at that. Look at that stuff. All right, Aquarius, now let's come over here and look at the world. Gemini energy here. You feel liberated. There's, you've cleared some way, and now some things are able to move through. Something's ended. So that could be a cycle of holding on to things, a cycle of negative internal dialogue, a more balanced emotion as is depicted in the Queen of Cups here. And then you have the 6 of Wands. Again, this is celebratory. You see the wreaths there, just like in the world. Well, the number 6 is about love. It's about harmony. You could be someone's caretaker, and you bring them joy. You could be that in your personality with that number 6. Just, helpful and loving, nurturing. But the 6 of Wands is talking about recognition, you feeling recognized for some accomplishments, for a major, ending and beginning of a new cycle. Okay. And on top of all that, we have the Fool. And I think that I feel like Spirit's asking you to embrace that Aquarian energy of not sweating the small stuff, being lighthearted, and exploring the possibilities with wild abandon. With this beautiful Empress, it's about harmony and balance. It is the number 3. And 3 is creativity and imagination, expansion, abundance, happiness, luxury. 3 is, the Empress is just looking so beautiful and is pregnant with ideas and has fine linens and tapestry and music and a plentiful garden. Just ripe with ideas, bursting at the seams, calm and even. There's a lot of imagination and just to feel like you look around and you just go, oh, this is great. You know, this is great. I'm really starting to feel the vibe. I've opened up, I've lightened up, you know, so maybe lightening up will get you here where you're having all of these new creative ideas and inspiration. Excitement, freedom. Freedom to create. Maybe you're having more time to yourself. Maybe you just feel with this new spring energy, maybe you just feel that this is, you got a new generated, you know, energy. And again, we do have that High Priestess on the bottom. So work on paying attention to your dreams. If you're not dreaming, watch your stimulants. Coffee, any caffeine, alcohol, your vitamins. Make sure, you know, you're taking good supplements or eating really well. You know, nice raw diet, lots of water. But I'll get some clarity here in a second. But I feel like you may have some illusions about how things are supposed to be. Maybe someone taught you that things were supposed to be a certain way, and it hasn't really served you. And so my plea to you is consider your source. Look at what that person has taught you or shown you or been an example of. And, you know, has it served them well? Because most times we'll take advice from people that, you know, that do well, but maybe not well in the area in which they're giving you advice. I don't know. Take a look at that. Look at what you're taking from others and see how it served them. And if it really resonates with you, you know, do some muscle testing on that. Okay? Alrighty. Yeah, a little Virgo energy there with the Hermit. We have the Nine of Swords kind of continuing to pop up. You know, Nine of Swords can mean a bunch of things. But I feel like you're sad for someone. You know, the Nine of Swords can depict being sad for someone that we love. You're worried about something. And then there's the Ten of Wands, you know. You've pretty much, it's your responsibility. Or you feel, maybe that's what's worrying you, is you feel like something is your responsibility. You've done all you can do. There's really nothing else that you can do. And don't fall into the trap with the Seven of Swords. You know, along with the Moon, the self-deception, this delusion or illusion that it's your responsibility, whatever it is that's bringing you down. All right, let's get some clarity for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Strength card on the bottom. Call upon your courage for the next step. There's some slow movement here with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, maybe come to the edge is the message here. You know, these cards are facing each other. And when I look at them, they're facing away. So the way that I'm seeing them is probably a little backwards than you. So this is the way that I see it. There's something that you want to do. You can do it. Look in all the areas that you have been courageous in your life and see where you've persevered, and let that be a reminder that you can do it, whatever it is that you want to do. Alrighty. So what is this Page of Wands here for Aquarius, please? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. We have the Death card here at the bottom, the High Priestess again, and the Four of Cups. So, oh, wow. Okay. So, what came out is the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. This is all new energy, brand new, baby, baby, baby. Uh-oh, baby. Triplets. This is immature energy. This is brand new energy. You have the Page of Wands, which is excitement, which is exploration, you know. The Page of Cups is imagination, new love being offered to you, manifestation, you know, creating, like thinking about your manifestation, the beginning stages of creating something, okay? And the Page of Swords is action, the beginnings of action, an influx of new inspiration and communication, growth, you know, like planting seeds and growing little seedlings, starting the momentum. This is great momentum in the area of clarity, of emotion, of inspiration. Okay? What's the Moon, please? The Moon, please. Thank you. Thank you. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moon. What we got on the bottom here? We have the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. You don't want me to look at that one? Okay. Do you want me to take these? Okay. Oh, and there's the 10 of Cups on the top. All right, let's start with these. So the Sun. So the Sun and the Moon. Okay, so what's clarifying the Moon is the Sun, the Tower, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Sun is fire energy, obviously. It's Leo energy, victory. Yay! Woohoo! This is in regards to the Sun and a Tower. Aries energy, Scorpio energy. So victory over any arrogance, any apathy, any inner conflict. Maybe someone, you want a victory. Watch out for like shysters in your midst. I just heard hunger for knowledge. What does that mean? So what came out for the Moon is the Sun, the Tower, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles could be a single working parent. Pentacles is, you know, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. It looks like somebody just rained on your parade, but you like it was necessary because you wouldn't. So you want a victory. You want to manifest this thing. You want to do these things. You're flying high, and then somebody comes in and disturbs your peace, and you keep overlooking it, and so the universe is going to disrupt your peace somehow to get you to move. We're trying to get you to move so that you come here to your garden and you're one with nature, You're abundant. So I feel like, you know, one moment you're up, next you're down. I feel a little volatility there with the sun, the tower. I feel like you have to go through that. Maybe you've gone through that. You're trying to get this thing off the ground. You're trying a new regimen. You're trying a new way of thinking. You're trying a new momentum. And the moon is saying, yo, maybe you have Pisces in your chart somewhere, but it is intense. And maybe you feel a little apprehensive about moving forward. But whenever there's a tower, it's bringing to our attention something else. And maybe it's shaking your comfortability to not harden you, but to get you to the Sag energy with the King of Wands. And that is someone that's independently, wealthy, running a business. Again, seeing the bigger picture. Helping you, overcome challenges. This guy is a problem solver. When you see the bigger picture or know your why, you can stay focused on what it is that you're trying to do. Okay, let's move on. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 6. A lot of, you're on the right path. Everything is happening as it should. Okay, and there's the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Magician in reverse. You seeing that? The Magician in reverse. And the Seven of Cups. So I think you've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of dreaming, a lot of work. I think that you are moving, or you're being asked to, I feel like you're being asked to move away from old thoughts about the way you think about money, commerce, and success. I think they're outdated, they're old, they don't work in today's world. More is possible today. We've discovered that more is possible today, and not through toil. The King of Pentacles is the merchant. The King of Pentacles is focused on his coin. And the King of Pentacles, let's see, Pentacles is, again, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn. So the King of Pentacles is Virgo energy. You have that Hermit pop up. So perhaps that means something to you. But, Virgos are very meticulous, very organized. And this could be organized deception. Or maybe self-deception. Self-sabotage. Maybe you have Earth sign in you. But it's Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles here. So this is about your money, your home, your health, your physical well-being, your physical environment. It's also about loyalty, tradition. If you have a Virgo in your life, or Taurus or Capricorn in your life, that's a male. There's some, some less than valor, less than integral behavior going on about presenting you with options, choices. Maybe there's someone displaying like, ooh, look at all these shiny things. Don't you want to come with me, little person, and be great? Filling you with a bunch of dreams, and it's all talk. So that moon, this is what came out for the moon. So basically it's saying things are going well. Life is great. Woo! You feel like you're just walking on cloud 9, and then bam! A tower happens, okay? And you're left feeling, maybe replenished after. Maybe it was cathartic. Old ideas with that 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles, these people are lepers. They have bells around their neck to let everybody know they're coming. Because back in the day, leprosy was, it was kind of like prevalent. So, but they're hurt, they're distracted, they're cold, that they don't see that they're walking past the church. That's a church back there with that stained glass window. That helps, the needy or whatever, homeless and the sick. And they pass it right on by. Or they feel like, oh, I don't need help. Or they feel like they don't deserve help. But you're being asked to, or you are moving away from that sort of thinking. And more of a take charge and being more courageous. Now, the Knight of Air is Aquarius energy. This is your energy. And so I think you're like, no, I'm not doing that because it doesn't look appetizing. I don't have to do that. I think you've come to the conclusion like, no, I'm going to do this the way I think it should be done. And I'm not going to let you or any of your negative energy mess with me. This is how I feel. Yeah, you're defending your beliefs here. You're defending your beliefs here. So let's see what else is going on with the moon. So as we move along with this story, there's a trickster here with this magician in reverse with this King of Pentacles. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be, a father figure. Could be maybe you have Earth in your chart and you are being self-deceptive, and it's keeping you from you keep setting yourself up to make a decision and you never do. It's like self-sabotage. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way. Now we have that 10 of Cups here. And this is about your joy. This is don't let anybody steal your joy. You being full of gratitude. You realizing just how abundant you are. Thank you. Okay. What is Aquarius defending themselves about with this 7 of Wands, please? Your money, how you're living. Yeah, I don't know if you're feeling the love. I think you feel like you have love within you, but I think somebody around you is playing head games with you. Okay. Wow, Spirit. Thank you. All right, so we do have the 9 of Wands. So you're exhausted. This is in reverse. You're exhausted with whatever that is. Whatever that muckety-done of negative, low vibe energy. Okay, listen, what popped out is this 10 of Swords here. And there's that Hermit, the Virgo energy, and then the page. Now, this is all the pages. Cups, Swords, Wands, Pentacles. So whatever this hurt is, it is guiding you to what is good for you and authentic and putting you on the path to where you should be. To zhuzh up your mentality around commerce, life, success, those sorts of things. That all fell out. And it caused that slowdown of your, well, we have the 6 of, where was it? The 6 of Pentacles there. So got to give a little to get a little. There needs to be balance and reciprocity there. The 4, the 5, the 7, and the Wheel of Fortune all came out in reverse. So that's just telling me that it's almost like you feel like giving up. Somebody feels like giving up. There's some energy is leaving somebody feeling like they're a failure. This is somebody stuck in a cycle of victimhood. I give up. Even after all that work that they've done. And it seems very manipulative to me. Here's the Lovers. Okay? Gemini energy. You do have partnership here. So this 7 of Wands is really about that. It's about taking care of yourself. Same with Lovers. You know, this is about listening to your higher power for the signs and signals to direct you and to validate you and all that stuff. But what came out for you, what I feel confident, I think this is just an underlying thing going on in the background. This isn't your energy. And if it is, it's like just thoughts. What's in your head, okay? In reverse. Being possessive, being a victim, you know, and just giving up, no momentum. Because if you give up, you give up. You don't get nothing if you give up, okay? But you do have the the Ace of Pentacles. So far, we got 2 aces. We have the 6 of Wands again. So again, you know, cycles, completing cycles. Celebrating yourself, being celebrated by everybody else. Here is the Fool again. Aquarius energy, and the Ten of Pentacles. So when you defend yourself and you stick to your guns and you trust your gut, as with the High Priestess, you have got a wealth to inherit. You really have that momentum and that fire behind you. To create what you want to create. But this is about not being obsessive about one thing. You know, not focusing just on fire, earth, air, water aspects. Not just focusing on your spiritual life. Not just focusing on your physical life. Not just focusing on your mental and logical and active life. Not just focusing on your emotions. You're kind of becoming well-rounded here. You're being integral and appreciative. This is integration of your inner child, you healing. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're healing. This is full integration. This is balance. You know, within the Ten of Pentacles is the Tree of Life. Your sub and your super conscious, your inner child, your spirit guides, your intuition, your inner spirit, you know, your higher self. As above, so below. You know, when you are good spiritually, it really shines out in your outer world. So keep doing what's best for you and not what's best for others. You cannot deny yourself what's best for you and then provide what's best for someone else. It doesn't work. It's like two magnets deflecting each other. So in this situation, I feel like you need to be reassured, Aquarius, that standing up for what you believe in is okay in this situation, and the answer is yes. As it says so here with the Ace of Cups. As it depicts there with the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like there is no momentum. Perhaps you feel like, what gives? Well, are you believing in, say what you mean what you do, believe in yourself. As I believe in you. You know what I mean? Like, do all the things. I feel like you have a lot of pressure and a lot of like real manipulative energies around you. Okay? Let's get this World card. What's completed for Capricorn? Oh, so this is happening now. It's happening soon. It's happening like it's coming in fast. There's momentum here. There's momentum, great momentum here. With the Eight of Wands, okay, for the World. What's the Queen of Cups? Thank you. Okay, the Queen of Cups is you deciding to balance your emotions by leaving whatever limiting beliefs have had you stuck. That's how you're going to liberate yourself. Some old things that you were taught. And you've decided to go away for a while and become, you know, put yourself in a position for a while. I don't know, an hour. It's on you. But with the Two of Swords, you are seeking your inner GPS, your inner guidance system. I don't know if these cards are showing up, y'all. Sorry if they're not. I apologize. Not really sure what the deal is, but it is what it is. standing there with her arms crossed with a sword in each hand with a blindfold. That blindfold was put on by this image here in the card. It's a waxing moon. So maybe this is going to happen soon. Maybe it's not happening right now, but you have that coming up in May as we, move toward the next full moon. It's using your imagination. It's using your creativity in order to, make a decision, and not based on limiting past beliefs, because they're outdated. Okay? This is about your emotions, how you're going to feel about something. How do you feel about being recognized? How do you feel about victory? Again, how do you feel about love and accepting compliments? If you're not good at accepting compliments, then it's in your internal dialogue. So then you ward away compliments. Shoot, I don't like you. What's the Six of Wands, please? For Aquarius. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. There's the High Priestess. Again. Third time she's shown up in your reading. Okay, the Knight of Cups and then the Four of Cups. Where are you experiencing apathy in your life? Is it within you or without you? On the outside of you? So regardless of that apathy, you must do what's best for you with this Knight of Cups. This is doing what's best for you. What's best for you is for you to trust your intuition. People that want you to do something that's against your intuition, your gut, they're selling you false goods, baby. So go inside. Need you to meditate. If you're not meditating, you need to meditate. Spirit's trying to get in touch with you. And it's very hard with a busy mind. It's very hard when someone's not grounded and balanced for you to receive Spirit's message. Okay, be careful in that sentence. I want you to hear me, because it's not hard for Spirit to reach you. Spirit's reaching you all the time. Are you open and awakened to what Spirit has to say to you with this Six of Cups? This is talking about something that has been with you for a while. Again, constructs of money, life, love, the way things are supposed to be. This is old stuff. Sorry about that. Old stuff trying to be, the end all be all. Old tradition. The way things used to be. The way someone thinks they still should be. I don't think that's working for you. So Spirit wants you to trust your gut, because that's where the victory is. No longer, you are not here on this earth to serve. You are here to enlighten, to be enlightened. To awaken your beautiful self, your beautiful higher power within your waking life, through your trials and your tribulations. Because you cannot be of service to someone if you are denying yourself that of which you're trying to offer someone. Okay? So that's where that victory is going to come in. And that is when that's this cycle. You have the world with another signal of a completion of a cycle. Okay? Let's move on. Oh, and then you have the beautiful Empress on the bottom. Again. Come on, camera. I love you. Thank you for loving me back. So practice saying thank you. Practice, imagine someone giving you a compliment. And what's your first reaction? So you got to practice that. And but take notice. How does it really feel to receive a compliment? And it might feel like naturally you're like, yeah, thanks. Oh, thanks. That's so sweet. Thanks. Like you kind of go through these fake ass emotions. How are you really feeling? It's probably really uncomfortable and a little embarrassing. Maybe you're a little bashful. You know, how do you really feel? And let's build on that. Because you can fake the funk with people, but what's really going on as you're putting out these energies is what's really going on. And that is what's really going to reflect in your life, okay? All right, okay. You have the Temperance and the Ten of Swords there. So, patience, you're called for patience. What's this one? Imagination. Yeah, that Two of Swords, okay? So, life's difficulties and the Tower, because this reminds me of the Tower. That looks like the Tower, right? So life's difficulties are a call to consciousness, a grace-inspired event that challenges us to reach beyond limited thinking. It's getting your attention. Something great for you in the works here. Got the Death card. Maybe there's Scorpio in your chart or around you, but this is really, really a sign of just be patient. Just hold on. Just hold on. Because things are about to change, baby. If you want them. And then there's the Four of Pentacles again. So it's about control. It's about control over your finances, your world. And then you have that Prince or Knight of Discs. So slow and steady wins the race. Make sure that you are not just dreaming about it. Okay. And the Five of Discs popped out again. So yeah, limited beliefs on your finances, and I just think how you view life, man. I think somebody tripped you up and they, like, you were conditioned to think a certain way and it's not working for you. And quite frankly, I don't think it's working for the person that gave you that idea. Thank you. 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 All right. Yeah. Somebody from your past. Could be a parent, could be a teacher, someone that you look up to or looked up to. And what's the Fool telling us about Aquarius, that Aquarian energy, about the Fool? Give us clarity on that, please. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Thanks for loving us through it. Thank you. What's on the bottom here? Yeah, there's the Four of Cups. Okay, there's some apathy here. What is apathy? Not really caring. Apathy. See somebody hurting and you're like, oh well, good luck with that. Or someone sees you hurting and they're like, should have did what I told you. Maybe you're not feeling supported. You got the Three of Cups in reverse here. Maybe you're not feeling supported by friends, or maybe it's a friend group that is leaving you feeling that they have a lack of apathy. It could be 3 people. But Spirit's saying, nope, don't worry about it. Do you. Now's the time to do you. This is 3 in reverse for the Fool. Yeah, don't worry about what other people are thinking about you. You're not feeling supported right now by your community. Okay? What's on the bottom? Yeah, the Two of Wands. Plan. Now's the time for you to be planning. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is, you've got the Empress for a third time, honey. And you have the Eight of Wands again. You've got the Empress. You've got the Magician. And you've got Ten of Swords in reverse. It's only up from here. All the things that have been in the works for you, the things that you've been working toward, the things that you've been working to manifest are coming to fruition. Thank you. So keep everything you've been planning, okay? And continue to plan. Continue to manifest your best life. Continue to envision, you know, your life. What do you want me to do? Okay, so I'm going to go here and just see if I can't get from the Good Tarot. Just a little confirmation here of the entire reading, please. Confirmation. Thank you. Justice, Nine of Air, Nine of Swords. Okay, you're worried about somebody and there's justice around it, and there's the Ten of Earth again. Okay, so anything that you've been feeling, whatever this trickery is, what is low vibration crap, it's going to get better. Things are going to work themselves out. Okay, there's the Queen of Water again. So this is asking you to nurture yourself, love on yourself, surround yourselves with simple natural beauties. Focus on you right now. No, you got to stop focusing on everybody else. Focus on what brings you joy. Nurture yourself. Send love from a distance. And there's the Six of Wands there. Again, so you've gotten those cards several times in this reading thus far. Listen, this is a whole new rodeo. A whole new rodeo. What is this? Hold on, y'all. There we go. Okay, you got it. Let me read this for you real quick. Queen of Water, really pretty message. Okay, so it's I am comfortable in my own skin. I love, cherish, and nurture myself. I am the best friend to myself. My relationships with others reflect my security in knowing I am always worthy of love and respect. I heal myself so I can be the change I want to see in the world, and so my compassion can inspire others. Listen, the way you take care of yourself, the love you give yourself, this isn't selfish, competitive, weird, funky, strange BS love. This is real love. So the love that you perhaps want to put into others and they're not receptive of it, put into yourself. And that will in turn help you be receptive to love coming toward you. Let's see what else. And there's no place like home right on the bottom. This is being at home with yourself. Ooh, Aquarius. Yeah, self-love, baby. Woohoo! I love that. Good stuff. There we are. All that glitters. This is about authenticity. About authenticity. Let's read that right away. All that glitters, number 16, it's 7. Now, speaking of numbers, you got 7 here. Okay, of course, the world is 21. That's 3. You got 3 right on top of that, okay? You have 6. You've got 8, 1, the Magician with the 10, a couple, 2, 3 times. You got this, in spades. You have these messages being really, really straightforward with you today. Okay, so this is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 16, or 7 is, well, it's spirituality, it's meaning, it's purpose, okay? Yeah, it's depth. It's the real stuff. Authenticity. Hence, all that glitters. Okay, so, all that glitters says a need to see beyond the superficial. Okay, so it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? Of course they do. They let you know something about it. So the truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them, how they can work for them, and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive to whatever it is that they, want to acquire, or people that can help them acquire them. So this card is a symbol that it is time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface, which we've been talking about that this entire reading. Learn to recognize the masks that people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? So in a relationship, sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. Now that's part of my download. Oh. Wow. Okay, thanks. Hold on one second. I need to switch this up. Give me a minute. I don't want any copyright infringements, so let's just make sure we're all good. Anyway, back to you, darling Aquarius. In my downloads, where did it say? Oh. Dang it. Making a mess. Okay, it says getting so very caught up in the details for the sake of appearances. It does. It says it right here. Appearances. Where the underline is. What it says. Okay. So just, I think that is natural and normal for a lot of people. Because especially now we're in a very materialistic world. But I think that's what this person, has taught you, or what you've learned from them. So it says, we embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz or glamour that seems so desirable. And so I want to point something out to you. In the 10 of Pentacles, as I showed you, there's a lot of images. There's, the male, the female, the baby, the little inner child, and then there's the kind of the older gentleman in the background. Set as, that person that perhaps looks down on their luck, but is secretly an angel, seeing your virtue. Wondering if you'll do the right thing if you don't know anyone's watching. Integrity, okay? Yeah. So, I'm going to read it again. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you, is very important, Aquarius. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. And that could be about you too, right? Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. And sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune and then deserted the entire town, all the towns, after the mining depleted and the gold veins in the earth. Let me read that again. And then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. There we go. So, too, can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye? That doesn't necessarily mean the latest iPhone or gadget. It could just mean the latest thing that interests you. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances, darling. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be true success or the true success that you seek. And it may not be for you. Not everything is for everybody, so don't compare yourself to others. You see only the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment. If you stick to what you know, all that glitters may not be gold for you, darling. I love it. Thank you. Let's see if we can't get one more card for you. Thank you. Oh, the Fates. Yeah, that Libra Justice card came out. Yeah. Thank you. The Fates. This is 17, which is 8. So we have 16, 17, 7, 8. Okay. 8 is the number of balance. It looks like the infinity sign, right? Power, harmony. And also that we don't know everything. There's more. Sorry if I kicked the camera. There's more going on than we know. There's so many things that we know. And it was so funny because something told me, I don't know if you saw me hesitate to close the book, but something said, don't put the book down. You're just going to turn the page. And I just was like, whatever, it'll be fine. I love how it just opened up right to the page, to the correct page. It's awesome. All right, so the Fates. What was I talking about? I was saying Libra and the Justice card. So, yeah, I think you're going to get some justice around this issue. It's all going to balance out. It's just rough right now. And if it hasn't happened, I think it's happening. I think you're well aware of what's going on, okay, as we move into May. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. This is great. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the courage to change things I can and the wisdom to know the difference. Ooh, I love it. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, because not everything's your path. It's not for you to understand, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Okay, so other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and try not to make them otherwise to suit you. Very important message here. There is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be. And maybe they do that to you. Maybe that's who taught you that. Somebody's doing it to you. So you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. Oh, it says, okay, right. So this is the time to look at how your attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between y'all in the situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? So now's the time to accept what you can't change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, or the other person by just moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is in our own journey and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated. I was going to say that with all of these major arcana, this is a very fated message for you. You know, it's very intentional, very, very straight to the point here, because you'll know this will resonate with you, right? You know, there's a knowing here. So you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of this stuff that's going on that doesn't feel so great right now. Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control now. You can't force the seed to grow, right? If you're being invited, you are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose that you can't see, that's been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are prepared for, unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. So don't fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads. Okay, surrender. You will indeed flourish. Beautiful Aquarius. All right, let's get you a crystal intentions card here for Aquarius. Thank you. Oh, thank you. For Aquarius, thank you. What crystal can best serve Aquarius at this time, please? Thank you. Yeah, one more time. Thank you. One more time. Okay. Getting that vibe for Aquarius. Wow, must be a very specific crystal or stone that's going to help you here. Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for May 2022. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Ruby and Fusite. All right, so this is about love, friendship, romance, okay? It's going to help you with your sensual and sexual vibrancy, increase passion for life, and in relationships, attract spiritually aligned romance, love, and your soulmate. The affirmation is, I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. Ooh, Aquarius. Yes. Get your life. Do we have, okay, that's beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I just screwed that all up. Anyway, let's see. We have rhodonite, garnet, and clear quartz. Love it. So, this is rhodonite. I got to change my battery. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Rhodonite. So this is also about love, friendship, and romance. It's going to help you release heartache, grief, and sorrows of past relationships. Love, whether it be romantic or agape, parent, friendship, family, or lover. Okay? Encourage lighthearted lightness and joy. That 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups is really what I meant to say. 10 of Cups. Okay, restore balance of confidence and emotions. The affirmation is, my mental and emotional bodies are balanced. I attract nurturing people. Yeah, perhaps the people in the past, whomever you're having this tower with, weren't so nurturing. Well, if you don't nurture something, it can't grow, right? I'm being a little snarky. When I use that voice, you know, that's me being snarky. So, Garnet. Beautiful Aquarius. This is about money, motivation, and creativity, okay? It's going to help you stop procrastinating on whatever it is that you're starting here. You had all of those beautiful pages. You are starting something new, baby. A new momentum, a new project, a new way of life, a new way of thinking, all of that. New. So this is going to help you increase self-motivation to maintain focus, determination, and success, baby. Stay grounded and focused. Walk the path to creative success. The affirmation, say it with me, beautiful. I stay focused on the task at hand. I accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. I love it. And we have clear quartz crystal. Okay, can you see it? Can you see it? This is about happiness and well-being. It's about happiness and self-confidence, self-esteem, okay? It's going to help you stay grounded, multiply goodness and well-being, okay? Amplify loving kindness, increase clarity, peace, and understanding. Improve clarity of mind and emotions. So you know what you're feeling so that you can work with all of that stuff. This is a great crystal to pair with any of your other crystals. You see I have them here. They amplify the energy around it. These are easily programmed, so you need to make sure with your clear quartz crystals that you are cleansing your crystal, that you are charging your crystal, that you're programming, maybe not in that order, your crystals. Work with your crystals. Take care of your crystals, perhaps like you would any other living being. Crystals, you know, were living at one time. They grow. They were growing, right? So, crystals are powerful. This is why I bring this up at the end of every reading. Because if we work with our crystals, we can really just, you know, it's not to rely on them. They're just to help us focus and enhance our experience in life. Okay, the affirmation. Say it with me, Aquarius. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All of my heart's desires are realized now. Aquarius, thank you for joining me. I hope something in this message is helpful. Thank you for your views, likes, comments, shares, and your beautiful energy and generous support of my channel. If you're interested in winning an absolutely 100% free reading from me, leave it down in the comments, and in a separate video, I'll announce the lucky subscriber. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed today. Join us in this beautiful movement of health and healing and expansion. I appreciate you. This is my way of giving back, okay? For further connection, follow on Instagram at intuitive_tarot_therapy. And I am always sending you love and praying for blessings of health, wealth, and high vibes, baby. All right, until next time, be well, be happy, be grateful. We'll see you soon, Aquarius. Love you. Peace.